이제 모아 타파레 노이네 아무노 아메노 라티레 노이네
Bonjour everyone, Pantoufleee here today for a new video in which you have the pleasure of watching me playing in one of the worst tanks in the game, aka the Predator UM. And if I decided to do a whole video based on that replay, it's for three things: how biased the RNG is gonna be, how lucky our friend is gonna be as well through the whole game, but most importantly, how bad the players in front of them are gonna be. Let me explain myself. Here, before we even talk about the replay itself, I gotta get you several informations for you to understand what you're about to watch. Meepy is playing against new players. What does this mean? When you are a new player, so below 5,000 battle, for your first 5,000 battle, you are gonna play against people that are new as well. Which means that when it happens, you will play with people that don't have a clue what they're doing in the game or re-roll. I don't know if Meepy is a new player or a re-roll, and at this point I don't care because he carried the shit out of that game, but it's really important to understand how many mistakes the enemies are gonna do. And also it allows me to do a link with the tutorial video I did yesterday, because when you take a look at what the enemies are gonna do through the whole replay, you're gonna think to yourself, wow, we definitely need Wargaming to do something about those players that don't have a clue how they are playing their tank. That being said, maybe you should take a look at the Predator UM, which is a tank you are not gonna see too often on the battlefield for a good reason. That tank is a big boxy tank, and with this there is literally nothing you can do. What I mean by that is that you don't see any of those on the battlefield, and for the right goods, because this tank lacks of gun depression so badly that it's literally impossible to shoot at your targets if you're not at long range, and therefore if you can't artificially increase your gun depression. I know it went through several buffs, if I'm not mistaken, two. One on the mobility and one on the gun depression and the gun, both at the same time. Because the Predator, the first time it was released, I know a lot of people hate it. I kind of enjoy it back in the days because it was new and nobody knew how to penetrate, because it features quite a good armor if you don't know where to shoot and if you're not using gold shell. But now that we have Annihilator and Smasher implemented as well, I don't see the point of this tank anymore, and a lot of people will agree with me because nobody plays it on the battlefield. And look at this, guys. Just look at the perfect angling the Tiger One is showing us. This is exactly how you want to angle your Tiger, and the first time I watched that replay I was like, damn, is this guy even real? Or is he some kind of a bot Wargaming implemented and put in kind of a clan to make it more realistic for new players? I don't have a clue. I don't know what's happening, but I'm guessing this guy has some connection issue, or at least I hope it's his connection and not his brain, because otherwise he's completely fucked for real life. Anyway, as you can see, he was in a 1 versus 6 situation that got jumped into a 1 versus 4, and you're gonna take a look at how many bounces he's gonna take. There we go for the Firefly. He's shooting the Firefly, and one mistake here, in my opinion, he should have gone on the Panther, because the Panther has way better penetration and also a way better DPM than the Firefly. But it seems like the RNG is gonna be with him, because oh boy, did he manage to sneak his last shot on this fella. Now the ARL bounced as well, and that's where I'm telling you the RNG is insane. He took quite a lot of bounce, and I don't even have a clue how all of those shells bounce, because if you take a look at his hull, the lower plate is quite easy to penetrate and not the rest of the tank, but I don't know why we can't really see where are the impacts, you know. But it's not a problem. He's in a 1 versus 2 situation now, and what's cool about this is that as he has an autoloader, he has the bursting ability to take both of them if they're separate. He can't take both of them at the same time because you don't have enough burst, otherwise this tank would be broken to have like 700 or 800 damage per shot. He's shooting the rail car, yeah. Now driving into a wall again, okay. Está bien blindado must be something like he's blind or something. So yeah, if we take a look at this, it seems like the Tiger 1 is out of the competition. Why? Because he has a bad connection, maybe he's a new player, or maybe he didn't see the new tutorial Wargaming is implementing in the 7.9 update. So it seems like it's him versus the ARL-44. So all he has to do is finding his way to him, make him either bounce or miss, and burst the shit out of that guy. That's why he switched to some kind of juicy APCR right now. And oh boy, just look at the Tiger. What is he doing? Nobody knows and nobody cares. There we go, killing the Tiger, bouncing the ARL at the same time, pulling back to a safe position, and just loading back his shell to get the ARL. Congratulations, Tiger. I don't know, maybe you were a bot, a real bot. So maybe what I said before about angling and about how that guy seems to be a bot was true, who knows? And he only has to deal with the ARL right now, and I like what he's doing right now. Instead of trying to go through here where the ARL is gonna expect him, he's gonna try his luck on the other side of the map by trying to take him out from a position he didn't take in the first place. What does this allow? If the ARL is still looking at the cap from this position right there, it means that he will not see him. He will not have time to turn his turret because the ARL will, the Predator, sorry, will kill him before. And that's exactly what happened. One shot, two shot, it's over. 1 versus 6. Congratulations, you deserved it. Even if, gotta be fair, you were quite lucky on all those shots. Thank you for sending me that replay. That was awesome to comment, but also to take a look at the current state of tier 6 and tier 7 when you have below 5,000 game. And yeah, as I told you, when you take a look at the statistics of all these players that we can take a look at, okay, it seems like Wargaming doesn't allow shaming. I was not gonna shame, just joking. But I mean, I would be glad to be able to see their stats, but it seems like I can't. And surprisingly enough, the Tiger 1 is the one that did the most damage, knowing it was probably the biggest bot out there. So congratulations anyway, Meepy. You deserved it. Hopefully you enjoyed, guys. If that's the case, feel free to subscribe, like, and share. And I'm gonna see you soon for a new video. Bye.